For my recording, I will be talking about how Pope Francis explores the relationship between faith and reason in his Lumen Fide. And this is question number 2 on the final exam questions. So, I believe that faith and reason can't really have any relationship because there can't really be a reason behind why one has faith. We have faith in God because we believe the idea that there is a being greater than us that looks after us. We pray to God in times of distress because we believe that He will come up with a way to help us. We also pray to Him in good times to thank Him for getting us out of our bad times. There is really no reason that can explain why we do it other than the fact that we do it. It could be because it makes us feel loved by God or because of the connection we have with Him. But other than that, I don't see what else could be a reason for our faith. The different miracles that have been witnessed could be a reason behind our faith too. But then again, we can't really explain it because they could be the miracles could be a reason because it happened other than the fact that it happened because God wanted our faith in Him to become stronger. I absolutely love Pope Francis, and I love the way he talks and the different messages that he gives and different passages that he posts either on social media or wherever. And I agree with him when he talks about the different factors that could be a connection between faith and reason, such as love and the light. When he talks, he gives examples throughout Lumen Fide about the different aspects of the light, and how God shines light on us. I also like the Pope because everything he says has a legit explanation. He doesn't just say it because faith or reason, but he talks about it in a composition of the two together. There's this quote that I really like from Lumen Fide that explains faith and reason, and according to the Pope, he talks about St. John Paul II, and this is what it says: Blessed John Paul II, in his encyclical letter Fidei Ratio, showed how faith and reason each strengthen the other. Once we discover the full light of Christ's love, we realize that each of the loves in our own lives had always contained a ray of that light, and we understand its ultimate destination. That fact that our human loves contain that ray of light also helps us to see how our love is meant to share in the complete self-gift of the Son of God for our sake. In this circular movement, the light of faith illuminates all our human relationships, which can then be lived in union with the gentle love of Christ. I like what the Pope says in this quote, and I feel like it gives a good insight on what he thinks of the connection between faith and reason. He talks about the light and Christ's love, and I feel like that is what he believes is the connection between faith and reason. It refers to the fact that Christ is the light when talking about faith, and the reason why He is the light is because He gives us so much, that He loves us so much that is willing to be the light for us. As humans, we need a light in times of darkness, and faith is that light. It gives us hope that everything will be fine. Losing that faith in darkness may make us feel like there is no need to really try anymore, and that is why we need the light. One part of the question asked about the different rhetorics that I engaged in during the semester, and I believe that I engaged in pathos and logos a lot more this semester and left out ethos. I always like to talk or write about pathos and logos because it makes the most sense to me, because pathos is basically pathological and deals with emotions and stuff like that, and logos is basically just logical stuff, and it makes a lot of sense to me, and that's why I just decide to go with that most of the times whenever I give speeches or anything. That's pretty much it.